All right, here we go. Back in the place to be. This is the Crack Screens podcast, and I am your boy YM. This is episode 18 of the Crack Screens podcast show, and we're gonna talk sports, man. Let's talk sports. Let's talk football. Let's talk basketball, and we're gonna kick it off with a little bit of football, man. And since we're talking football, let's talk about the Jacksonville Jags. My Jags had a hell of a season this season, man. I couldn't ask for a better season from my Jacksonville Jaguars, man. And I just want to say, Evan Ingram, Jamal Agnew, boy, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, Zay Jones, Marv Jones. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, boy. Riley Patterson, the kick in the Dallas game, the kick in the Chargers game. I appreciate you, boy. T. Law, Trevor Lawrence. I couldn't ask. I couldn't ask for a better performance from you, Trevor Lawrence. Boy, I appreciate you. That defense. Alua, Alua Khan led the league in tackles. Boy, I appreciate you, boy. Rashad Jenkins, Cisco, Josh Allen, Walker, Smoot. I just want to say I appreciate y'all boys, man. I can't forget Hasty, Travis Etienne. I just want to say I appreciate y'all. And I can't appreciate Dougie P enough, but I just want to say, Dougie P, I hope you win Coach of the Year because you deserve it. Dougie P, I appreciate you. Going forward, it's the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City going to the Super Bowl. If I had to pick who I would like to win it, Kansas City did knock us out. So there you go. Not only that, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, they went to Alabama. So there you go. So it's gonna be a good Super Bowl, man. But you know, it doesn't sway me either way. Before I forget, Happy Black History Month. Before I forget, going back to my Jags, man. Going back to my Jags, man. Trevor Lawrence, man, had a really good season. I can't be mad at Trevor Lawrence, man. Shaping up to be a really good QB. I can't be mad at his performance this season. I was a little disappointed at the Kansas City divisional round game only because I wanted us to go to the AFC Championship game. But now I'm more excited that now we got a rival with Patrick Mahomes. You know, the Trevor and Patrick rivalry is brewing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we'll see him again. I'm sure of it. I'm sure we will see Patrick Mahomes again. And so I'm excited for that rivalry. I'm disappointed how the game played out, but like I said, I'm excited for that rival. Um, this this season, the team effort was just different. Like everybody was just clicking on all cylinders for some reason. Everybody was just like, even when we looked like we was about to die, somehow some way we just revived each other. You know what I'm saying? Like our team was just all about revival. Like our spirit was just so high this season. It was just different for some reason, and I loved it. You feel me? Um, and a lot of players stepped up. It was crazy how a lot of players stepped up. And when I say a lot of players stepped up, when Cam Robinson got hurt, Jawan Taylor stepped up. Jawan Taylor, boy, you stepped up, boy. Jawan Taylor, boy, you didn't miss a step. You feel me? Shaquille Griffin, when he went out on IR, Trey Herndon stepped up. You feel me? Trayvon Walker had a good rookie season. You know, so a lot of players. It was just that team effort that was crazy this season that kept us winning those games, man. I couldn't ask for a better than a better for I couldn't ask for a better season from the Jags, man. So big shout out to the Jags. Trevor Lawrence is going to the Pro Bowl. Agnew going to the Pro Bowl. So all around, super good look for the Jags, man. So moving forward, next year we got Calvin Ridley coming from Atlanta, another good addition. I feel like joining the receiver squad, coming from Atlanta, came out of Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be a good look. Um, I'm hopeful that the Jags will re-sign Ingram. So that's gonna be another good look. And Shaquille Griffin, I ain't I don't even know. I didn't even know you was still on IR. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know Shaquille. We'll see what happens with Shaquille. Yeah, you feel me? Shaquille. The NBA, the NBA and college basketball is in effect right now. College, I don't know what's too much going on with college. Like I don't really watch college basketball until March Madness, kind of sorta. I know Alabama is number two, So, but in the NBA, I know that I'm on the East. I like the Eastern Conference because I'm on the East Coast, and I like teams like Miami, Atlanta, Orlando, because I'm from the South. So I try to root for those teams that I'm in the area of. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm from the South, and I'm in those teams zone. You feel me? But I also like Boston. I like Boston too because Boston is a really good team. I think they're like number one in the conference right now. Don't get it twisted. Boston is really killing it right now. Like Boston got a really good team in the East. They got Brogdon, Jason Tatum, Jalen Brown, and Jalen Brown is turning out to be like a really good superstar. Like Jalen Brown is killing it, and I think Boston can make another run for the finals if they keep on the trajectory that they're going. Like if they don't lose, like the track of where they're going, they can make it. They got a really good team. Like I said, they got Tatum, they got Brogdon, Brown, Smart, Horford, Williams, Devin White. So they got a lot of players coming back from last year. Jalen Brown, like I said, he's been killing it, and I think they can make it another run for the playoffs and finals. Um, I just hope that if they do make it to the finals, they don't do what they did last year against Golden State because I like Steph Curry, and I went against Curry, and I pulled for Boston and Tatum. I hope that was a learning lesson. He let, I just hope that was a learning lesson for Tatum. But Boston looks really good this season. You feel me? But it's also some really good teams that Boston got to face in the East too, like the Bucks. You feel me? The Sixers, the Nets. The Nets is playing really good basketball right now. And then I heard I just heard that Kyrie just requested a trade, so that's gonna be super crazy how that plays out. And Miami is I think six in the Eastern Conference right now. So it's crazy how this is gonna play out. But it's still early to tell. Still in the middle of the season. Um, we'll just have to see how this thing goes. It's that Kyrie Irving trade. He requested a trade, so we'll see how that thing goes. It's still early. I don't know what's going on in the West with the Lakers. I'm not a big Laker fan, but I will not ignore the fact that LeBron is a GOAT. Pat Bev is just so funny to me. Pat Bev is he's a baller. Russell Westbrook and Anthony, them boys ballers, but I don't know what's going on with that squad, man. They just need to pull it together. The Grizzlies, they beasting right now. They definitely is. They beasting. So the Lakers, man, they got to tighten up. They got to tighten up real quick if they want to see that. If they want to see that championship, man. So we'll see how they go, man. We still got a lot more basketball um, to play. Tom Brady hanging up the helmet. So Tom Brady decides to retire after 2 years in Tampa. He got a ring last year in Tampa. He decided to come back and play. But Tom Brady lost his family. I don't know if he lost his family behind football. I just don't know the details behind that. But it's crazy that now he's hanging it up. And like once you hang it up, Tom Brady is a 7-time Super Bowl champion. Like he's a GOAT. Like he got 7 rings playing this sport, and like 45 years old. So it was about that time, TB. It was about that time. You're a GOAT. It's time to. I don't know when it is at that time for you to stop playing the sport that you love so much. Cause Tom Brady, he loved the sport so much that he sacrificed a lot. And I think his family was I don't want to say his family was one of those things that he sacrificed, but it kind of seemed like it. You know what I'm saying? That he loved the sport so much, and now that you hung it up, now that you given up the sport that you love so much, what is there left to do? Because he left it all on the field. Tom Brady, he left it all on the field, and in chasing those 7 rings, believe you me, Tom Brady, he pissed a lot of people off to get to that 7, boy. Hey, I mean, the tuck rule. Tom Brady pissed a lot of people off to get to that 7. So I hope that it was fun along the way, man. I hope that ride was worth it for Tom Brady, man. I hope that 23 years at Gillette Stadium with the Pats, and I'm pretty sure it was to Tom Brady. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't change nothing. But it's crazy because I don't think I would never see another QB like Tom Brady to hit 7 rings in my days. I don't think I will. But it's crazy, man. So big shout out to TB, man. Thanks for the memories. TB, you hanging it up, man. We'll see what Tom Brady got next. Probably gonna be broadcasting right or like next to Tony Romo or something. Um, I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But that's all I got for sports. We'll talk about more on the next pod. Like I said, we got Kyrie Irving requesting the trade. That's crazy. We'll see what we got going on with the NBA. How these games are going to shape up. Then we got March Madness coming up soon. And we got Aaron Foster talking about the NFL is rigged. Well, yo, yo, if the NFL is rigged, could y'all write a script for the Jags to win the Super Bowl in the next 2 years? I definitely would appreciate that script. So that's crazy. That's crazy. And if the NFL is rigged, why y'all gonna do us like that? Come on now. We had a lot. We going through a lot of losing seasons. Come on now, but if it's rigged, just look out for the Jags and give us a Super Bowl in the next season. But we'll get into all that on the next pod. But before I get up out of here, please remember, if you have a dream or a vision, please let nobody take you off track from that. I am your boy YM. This is the Crash Green Podcast Show, and I am out.